You are standing in a construction site parking lot in Dandong, China. It's 4:47 a.m. The bus back to North Korea leaves in 13 minutes. Your 3-month work visa is over. You've been building apartments for Chinese families who will never know your name. In your pocket, 2,400 yuan. That's more money than your father made in 2 years. The bus engine is running. 42 North Korean workers are already seated. They're waiting for you. Your supervisor approaches. Get on the bus, now. But you saw something yesterday. A phone number written on a bathroom wall. Korean speaker emergency help with a Chinese phone number. You have 13 minutes to make a choice that will determine everything. Get on that bus and return to North Korea. Or run. Your name is Sung-ho. You're 24 years old. You were born in Chongjin, a coastal city where the factories stopped working when you were 5. Your family is still there. Your father, 52, works at the defunct shipyard doing maintenance on equipment that will never build another ship. Your mother, 49, grows vegetables in a garden the size of a bathroom. Your sister, 19, just started university in Pyongyang, a miracle that took 3 years of bribes and your family's entire savings. You were selected for this work program because your songbun is clean. 3 generations of loyalty. Your grandfather died building the Pyongyang metro. Your family history is written in sweat and obedience. This job in China was supposed to be your contribution. Send money home. Help your sister finish school. Maybe save enough for your own family someday. But China showed you something you can't unsee. Food everywhere. Lights that never go dark. People complaining about their government without disappearing. And now you have to choose. 11 minutes until departure. In timeline A, you get on the bus. You return home. You see your family again. In timeline B, you run. You dial that number. You never see them again. The supervisor is watching you. Last call. Bus is leaving. Your heart is hammering so hard it hurts. What do you choose? Timeline A. The return. You board the bus. The doors close. The engine groans. You cross the Yalu River Bridge back into North Korea as the sun rises. You tell yourself you made the right choice. Family is everything. You couldn't abandon them. At the border, inspection. Your bag is searched. Your money is confiscated. State tax on foreign earnings. You get back 800 yuan. The rest disappears. Welcome home. Return to normal hell. Your father meets you at the station. He's thinner than you remember. Everyone is thinner. Your mother cries when she sees you. Your sister is in Pyongyang, so you don't see her yet. You hand your father the money. He nods. No celebration. Money doesn't fix the problem. The problem is the country itself. You return to your job at the textile factory. The power runs 3 hours a day. When the machines work, you work. The rest of the time, you sit in darkness with the other workers, talking about nothing important because the walls have ears. You're 25 now. The men in your factory unit pressure you to marry. There's a woman, Mi-soon, daughter of a party secretary. It's a strategic match. You don't love her, but love is a luxury in North Korea. You marry at 26. Building a life in chains. Your first child is born when you're 28, a son. You name him after your grandfather. You look at his face and feel 2 emotions simultaneously. Pure love and absolute horror. He was born into the same prison you were, and you chose this for him by staying. Your sister graduates from university. She's assigned a job as an English teacher in Pyongyang. Your family's songbun rises slightly. Things are good, but good is relative. Food is still scarce. The power still cuts out. And every night, you lie awake thinking about that bathroom wall in China. That phone number you didn't call. The weight of the choice. You're 35 now. Your son is 7. He's learning to read. State-approved books only. Kim Il-sung biography. Kim Jong-il biography. Nothing else exists. Your daughter is born. 2 children. 2 more prisoners. You work. You obey. You pretend. Everyone pretends. Sometimes, in winter, when the power is out and the apartment is freezing, you wrap your children in every blanket you own and tell them stories about a magical place where the lights never go out and people eat until they're full. Your wife thinks you're making up fairy tales. You're describing China, the ending you chose. You're 50 now. Your father died 3 years ago. Malnutrition, officially. Starvation, actually. Your son is 22. He's been selected for military service. Mandatory 10 years. You won't see him except twice a year. Your daughter is 15. She's bright, too bright. She asks questions about the world outside. You beg her to stop. Questions get people killed. You're sitting in your apartment. The power is on, which means it's a holiday. You can see your reflection in the black TV screen. You're alive. Your family is together. You made the safe choice. But every single day for 26 years, you've thought about that bus. You chose your family. And you chose this prison for all of them. 3 generations are trapped because you got on that bus. Was it the right choice? You'll never know. Timeline B, the run. You don't get on the bus, you walk away. Casually at first, then faster. The supervisor shouts. You run. You reach a corner. You dial the number with shaking hands. A woman answers in Korean. Where are you? You tell her. She says, hide in the restaurant bathroom. Red building. Someone will come. You hide for 3 hours, trembling, vomiting from fear. A Chinese man arrives. He doesn't speak Korean. He hands you a jacket, a hat, and a Chinese ID card with your photo, but a Chinese name. You're not Sang-ho anymore. You're somebody else now. The Underground Railroad. The next 8 months are the most terrifying of your life. Safe houses, midnight drives, crossing into Laos, through jungle trails, mosquitoes, snakes, men with guns who may or may not help you. You reach Bangkok, the South Korean embassy. You're processed as a defector. You learn what happened back home. Your family was interrogated for 14 days. Where is he? When did you know? Your father was beaten. Your mother collapsed from stress. When they finally believed your family truly didn't know, the punishment came anyway. Your father, sent to a labor camp. 5 years. Your mother and sister, forced relocation to a rural mining town. Lois Songban, they'll never live in Chongjin again. You destroyed them to save yourself. Freedom isn't free. You land in Seoul. The city attacks your senses. Lights, sounds, people moving without fear. You're given an apartment, a stipend, job training, but you can't sleep. Every night you see your father's face, your mother's tears, your sister's future destroyed because you ran. You're 25. You're free. You're dying inside. Therapy helps, but not much. How do you process guilt this massive? You work odd jobs. Your Korean is wrong. You speak with a northern accent that marks you immediately. People stare. Some are kind, others aren't. Fucking defector, go back. You can't go back. Going back means execution, building life from ashes. You're 30 now. You've learned to function. You work as a translator for a human rights NGO. Helping other defectors process their trauma helps you process yours. You meet a woman. She's South Korean. She knows your story. She doesn't judge. You marry at 32. Your wife is patient with your nightmares, your panic attacks, your survivor's guilt. You have a son at 35. When you hold him, you cry. Because he's free, born free, will die free. Your son will never know hunger, will never fear the state, will never watch his words. You gave him the life you never had, but it cost your family everything. The price of freedom. You're 50 now. Your father died in the labor camp 7 years ago. You learned this from another defector who knew someone who knew someone. You couldn't attend his funeral. Your mother died 2 years ago, same way you found out. Your sister. You don't know. The trail went cold. She might be alive. She might not be. You'll never know. You sit with your son, who's 15 now, at a Seoul coffee shop. He's complaining about his math teacher. You want to scream at him. You have no idea how lucky you are. But you don't, because he shouldn't have to know. That's the point. You paid for his freedom with your family's lives. Was it worth it? Every morning you wake up, you ask yourself that question. Some days you think yes, most days you're not sure.